Thank you for bearing with us and Three Dirty Dogs. I have one of those dirty dogs here. This is Goliath. This is the dog that took on the two Tibetan Mastiffs. Not very successfully, unfortunately, but he's doing okay now. I want to thank you for bearing with us and want to remind you that our philosophy was get rid of the barriers that hold attorneys back from getting reports and financial statements done having to do with divorce. Our biggest asset has been just to listen to the attorneys. That's one of the reasons this is free. It's another reason that it can load its contents from emails and text messages. It's another reason that we had calculators, because we just stopped thinking like programmers and started thinking like the attorneys that needed to get the job done. We couldn't show it all to you, not in that video, not by a long shot. We hardly recommend the book. But if you want, you might go through the screens and see what you can do. Here are just some of the things that are in the book, that are explained, that are available. I have to get out of the list, it's so long. Advanced calculator, one that works on percentages of the gross as well as percentages of the remaining value. We have sliders. You remember the sliders. They slide in additional expenses having to do with liquidating property. We have case notes. You got to look at the notes having to do with the client, but we contrast case notes and client notes. Fact is, one of the things on case notes is you get to develop your own set of on-off buttons that have to do with things that you want to trigger that have been completed or not completed, or belong maybe to one attorney or another, and it's by your own design. We have a thing that creates spouse sheets so that the spouse can be tracked separately. For that matter, you can represent them both if it works out for you, and that's the thing. The spreadsheet will handle information from both at the same time, and that's in the book as well. There are 7 other reports you never got to look at, and they are primarily financial reports so that the client can see where their money is going. Are they heavily invested in real estate in a falling market? These are the kinds of things that you will help them through, that you understand far better than we do. There is editing and custom making of report headers, so they have your name and your title on the top of every header, or in footer for that matter. Creating your own asset type libraries. You saw ours. That was what we thought it should be based on what other attorneys told us, and we put them in as the default. But frankly, you can edit them to be anything you want them to be. Oh man, this goes on and on. I suggest you get the Three Dirty Dogs workbook and go through these things so that you can become very proficient with all the features that are found there. In conclusion, I owe a deep measure of gratitude to the camera person here, my wonderful wife, who is bored with me on this very expensive and long process. And without her, I could have never got it done. I also thank all those people that contributed ideas and suggestions. Sometimes we thought they were facetious and we were wrong. They were great ideas. Thank you so much. In behalf of me and David and Goliath here, we thank you very much.